Good morning, good morning. How are you guys? Can you hear me nice and clear? Hello, 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 Po. Hello, Jackie. Hello, hello, Po again. All right. I hope you can hear me nice and clear. I hope everything sounds and looks fine. If somebody can comment, lovely. So, where are we? Where are we in the markets? Let's get rid of this. And this is all from yesterday. So, great sell off yesterday. And the markets are trying to continue downwards. It's not looking good, right? We saw a massive sell-off across the board on crypto, on NAS, and everything. No, I'm streaming from a tablet. Is it showing phone as well? Sorry, I'm streaming from my PC, but StreamYard has introduced something called phone streaming, vertical streaming. Is it coming? Let me try to turn it off if I can. No, I can't turn it off from here. Let me try this. Is it better? By any chance? Show the preview. Okay, just... so if you'll keep it straight, if you'll keep it vertical, that's why that is coming. Otherwise, so if you'll keep it straight, then you will see this vertical thing, which I can see, which should be cleaner. But if you'll just rotate it, go portrait mode, it should be fine. Basically, StreamYard has changed something. They have introduced some new stuff, and I've just kept that on by mistake. So yeah, that's why. All right. And also, I think with me being on that side, I should be this side. Yeah, lovely. All right, all right. So, okay, cool. So, how's everything? How was your trading yesterday? How was your trading yesterday? Yesterday, I basically made a mess in the afternoon session. I was in a short earlier, right over here. Then on this 5-minute went long when we had this price action. Got stopped and I just went away. Otherwise, there was such nice move in the market. I should have just caught it, but yeah, I made a mess. Should not happen, but it happened. All right, so what am I looking at? Yeah, if you'll go horizontal on the phone, it will be a bit smaller, but if you'll go vertical, oh, screen is smaller on horizontal. Okay. I'll make sure that I don't use that thing from next time. If I turn it off now, it will just turn off the whole stream, so live with it today. Po. Tomorrow onwards, it will not happen again. I'll go back to the normal stuff, normal way of doing it. How are you, Tomislav? How are you? So, yeah, what are we expecting? Let's get in. Let's get into the markets. So, where are we? First of all, it's Friday, as we all know. Friday has to be treated like a Friday. So, bearish candle. But the thing about this bearish candle is, obviously, number one, we are inverting this fair value gap right now. We are inverting this fair value gap on the weekly, which is not really good because that gives you a feeling, okay, this market might be starting its, retracement down. We haven't been able to displace above this week's high. Then we are kind of inverting the fair value gap that was created. So a lot of signals that maybe we are entering a small retracement phase of the market. Where can that retracement phase go to? I would say at least previous week low maybe. I will assume that for now because, I mean, that could be the minimum that the market can do. So that's around 250 points move. Worst case scenario, we have liquidity lying over here. So this will be also targeted by the market, right? In terms of the current impulse move, this is the current impulse move. And if we are looking at the impulse move up, we are in the discount of the impulse. So any bounce from here will be respected by the market, and we should be able to see some sort of good price action later on. But until we show signs of reversal on towards the upside, it's a bearish trend, and all you can do is look at liquidities that are lying below and try to see where the market wants to go to. I personally feel lowest the market should go to is around 23,234, which will be a healthy correction in my mind. From the highs, it will basically be a 10%, 11% correction, which is a very healthy correction when it comes to NASDAQ. That should be fine, and then the market could reverse. So yeah, just keep your eyes on where the market wants to go, what the market wants to do. Overall, the weekly range is this. So even if the market goes lower and goes into the sub to 20,000s, that will still count as a healthy reverse, going back into the discount of the range. So nothing to worry about. Is just that if we go in here, that's a proper bearish market structure, and then a lot of people will start crying, everything is over, everything is done, and the market might reverse. So still very early days for me to say that market's going here. So that's why I'm saying all these liquidities are important until we see a proper displacement down below on the weekly time frame. Nothing can be said of where the market is going towards on the higher time frame. So you just keep your eyes on all these liquidities and see how we react to these liquidity areas. Now coming back and seeing the current candle itself and trying to deduce where this current candle for today might be going towards. Now it's Friday. Market will want to create its wick. Currently we are basically right over here. So let's bring in so if we go down to the 4 hourly, so this is the current week's candle, and based on this you will expect the candle to close somewhere, go somewhere in this area. So 25 to 30%. So let's just bring in 0.3 as well. So I'll remove 0.75. I'll bring in 0.3. So you'll expect the candle to basically finish somewhere in this box. This will be the area that you will be aiming for the market to kind of close the weekly candle in. Overall, if I am to play TGIF, I'll be going bullish for the day, that the day closes a bit bullish, or even if not bullish, then at least we go above this and then basically start coming down and close somewhere in this area. But let's see, cannot say anything until it is done. As of now, this is not taken the high over here properly. It was just a small sweep of the high. I still believe these are relatively equal highs, and then you have relatively equal highs over here as well. So a lot of liquidity up top. It's more about how do we react to these fair value gaps that have formed over here. So there are two back-to-back fair value gaps. The target of these fair value gaps, if you measure them, will give you downside targets for later. Will that be achieved today? I don't think so. Maybe if we see continuous sell-off, but you will just need to wait and watch what happens. But for that, the targets will be 24,400. And the extended will be 23,708, which will basically sweep all this liquidity that we were talking about. So this liquidity, this equal lows right over here, and even go close to these equal lows, which I think will be swept later on then. So yeah, that's why I'm saying these are basically going to be targets for the market. So yeah, but we need to trade intraday. We need to just make sure that we know what's happening on intraday extensions, intraday levels. And I would say I'll try to play the TGIF. In the London session, I will basically go and see what happens at time-based liquidity levels. There's nothing confirmed. So yeah, just wait and watch and play the market as it offers you. So that would be my way of trading. Let's look at gold quickly. So gold is in a spot where it can get rejected anytime. I'll be very honest. If gold gets rejected over here, if we see a bearish candle on gold, I can say that we are going down towards these areas, then 3600 areas, because this rejection from this will basically be an OTE rejection for this leg down. So this impulse down, this will be the OTE rejection, And this is what I was waiting for when we started bouncing. I said, okay, I'm going to be looking at 4200 area, 4100 area to see how we get rejected over here. So this will be the perfect OT rejection. This could be like a bearish, bearish impulse continuation towards the range discount for gold. So let's keep an eye on that and make sure that we play it accordingly. Looking at lower time frames on gold. Okay, that's lack of displacement above the highs. We have a manipulation block. We have tested it. So gold is looking good for a rejection. Okay, good. I think gold is looking better. So okay, if gold is looking better, we just wait for gold to give us a proper entry and we can make a decision from there. So what I would like to see is a rejection and displacement lower if gold is to continue lower from this. So yeah, let's wait and watch what gold gives us. I would like to take a short on gold just to confirm. So my short on gold, if there is one, will basically look something along the lines. I know it has swept the Asia low, it has swept the Q1 low. And we'll be like, oh, we should be taking long over here, which is not wrong in your, like, whatever you think it's correct, you should be taking. But the reason I think it's a short is because of the 4-hourly fair value gap that is lying above. So that's why I would be considering a short. Could be wrong, could be right. Let's see. But yeah, let's just wait to see whether we are able to show some sort of displacement. I'm liking this engulfing candle. Okay, what I'll do is I'll try a short position on gold with a stop above this high and go for previous day low at least. So let's see how we get that. Yeah, I'm in a trade on this. Okay, cool. I'm in a trade on gold. My entry is here and stops are above. Let's see what we get. It's a full risk trade. I'm not going half risk on this. If it gets stopped out, I'll see. Okay. Okay. Alright, so cool. All sorted. Yep. Yeah, so I'll basically aim for 2 hour on this. So yeah. That will take us to New York PM low. That is also the previous day low. If it shows more selling after that, then maybe bit lower. But let's see. I want to see firstly that we are able to sustain this one, this part of the move. If I get stopped on this, then again, throughout the day, I think gold I will be looking for shorts. The moment I get short opportunity, I'll short gold again and again. Longs will only come into picture if we really start displacing higher and inverting that 4-hourly fair value gap, because we are right in the OTE right now. I don't want to do anything with that. Yeah, it looks good for a short, Nico. But see, at the end of the day, it's still sweeping time-based liquidity. So it is a little riskier than normal because you have seen a little displacement. You have seen market going into the, all these fair value gaps that it has created, trying to displace lower. But yeah, maybe early than should be. But I'm quite okay with it. Okay with the risk. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And for NAS, let's see. So NAS has swept previous day low. NAS has swept everything. I just want to see how we react on NAS here. So just giving it some more time. NAS is a bit confusing to me. I mean, I want to be bullish for NAS based on TGIF, but it needs to show me that, okay, this is what I want to offer you, but it's not really offering anything as such as at this point of time. So let's see. I'm just gonna wait for NAS to do its thing. So gold is showing some sort of a bounce. The last candle is a bullish candle. But yeah, still loads of time to go. We are still trading under this fair value gap and we are still respecting it, at least for now. So if we stop respecting, if we go above, then we will get to know whether, yeah, if it gets stopped out, we'll get another opportunity. We'll see what do we get. All right, let's see. Guys, keep asking questions if you have any, and we can answer them as we go along. For gold, I mean, I'm still looking at the chart on the other screen, and yeah, it's just consolidating. I feel that it might just, it's already pre-market open, so we might get a move shortly, either in our direction or against our direction. So whatever happens, it is what it is. And NQ, it's looking like it's setting up for a short as well. So yeah, looking at the markets, it's just a bit confusing right now. Where do they really want to extend towards? So you just give them time, you give them enough space to maneuver, and once they have maneuvered, they'll give you an answer of where they want to go. Because I really want to see NAS going for the Asia high and London Q1 high with all these, highs, just a lot of cluster of highs over here which were created. Even though we had a sweep, but I still feel that we could still end up going in that direction. So let's see. I got caught yesterday with a bit of FOMO, lost 300 on my funded challenge, biggest loss so far. See, it's nobody will always be correct when it comes to markets. Everyone will make mistakes, everyone will do things that way, it's part and parcel. So don't, it's okay. Like, if you realize that you lack discipline, you made some mistakes, just note them down and make sure you don't do them again. That's the only thing. Like, as I said, I made a mistake yesterday. Like, it was a clear shot, I just didn't see it. So it's part and parcel of trading. If anybody comes and tells you I am perfect, I never lose, like, that guy is lying. So just remember, mistakes will be made. It's up to you how you rectify them, how you basically go above your mistakes and make sure that it doesn't happen again. Or even if it does, if you lose trades, you're losing in your risk range. You're losing more than your risk appetite. Could you please point out the order blocks that are significant? At this point of time in this chart, in terms of order blocks, I would say this is significant on the 15-minute, this area, at least if I'm looking at gold. So I would say this one is important because this has swept the New York PM high, continuous price action to the upside, right? And once this candle closes below it, To be honest, it's already inverted in my opinion, but once this candle closes below, that will be a confirmation of inversion. So if you want to consider the wicks, it will look like this. I want to consider just the bodies. So for me, this is the order block right now. This until this candle's low, the white candle's low, because that opened lower. So it's not yet inverted, but yeah, this candle's closure below will invert that order block into a breaker block. So this is important. I would say if that is important, then this is also important. This order block market could go there and then get rejected. So yeah, loads of smaller places that are crucial. The more I'm looking at the 15-minute, I feel my stops are not in a good place. Just at the edge of that fair value gap on the 15-minute, that's so fucking weird. I don't like that shit, but that's fine. It is what it is. So yeah, NAS, I'm just gonna wait. I know this is looking like a beautiful 15-minute candle. I don't know. I want to see a sweep of Q1, London Q1 low over here and see what the market does. So I'll be very honest. NAS, I want to see that sweep and see what the market will do. So yeah. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to trade, what my mindset is right now. I mean, on NAS, on gold, I told you why I'm trading this. Yeah, but I feel that the stops could be here, but that would be too big a stop to play on a Friday. So I think the stops are in the right place where they should be. I let the market decide where it wants to go and make decisions based on that. But yeah. So NAS, I just want to see Q1 being swept and then making a decision. By the way, for people watching, my next mentorship batch will start in 2 weeks' time. So if you are interested, if you want to be part of it, do visit the website squidtraders.com. You can sign up there. You can apply for it. Obviously, then we have a chat and we try to see whether I can even offer what you're looking for. Then we take it from there. So yeah, just FYI. I'm not liking this bounce on gold. Okay. Yeah, not liking the way we are just bouncing off the lows again and again. Not really liking that. Okay. Okay, so we are going for the Q1 sweep. I want to see what happens here, how the market reacts here. I want to see how we react after we sweep this low. Come on, sweep it. Come on. Okay, Q1 low gone. The target has reached. So now I want to see what happens. So I want to see what happens here now. And gold wise, we are still there, I think. Yeah, we are just still bouncing around in that area, which I am personally not liking. So just FYI, I am not liking we are not able to displace below the low. That gives me more and more feeling that it wants to go and retest maybe this fair value gap once. And that will be my stops. So yeah, if gold is nice to us, it should start dumping now. Okay, cool. Let gold do its thing. So yeah, liking what NAS is doing. For a short position, I would like to see some retracement back into the OTE. I can't take a short from where we are right now, for sure. So I would love to see some sort of a retracement back into the OTE and maybe take a short from there. So maybe, go on. I know the order block over here is massive, but on the 5-minute it might look a bit different possibly. So maybe just target this area. So this block over there, the block is coming from 2-minute time frame, just FYI. But I can't enter a short right now. I don't want to chase what's happening over here. There is no short right over here. If there was a short, it was a short right up there, which I didn't want to take because I was considering TGIF. So maybe it's going to be Friday jitters, not taking trades because I missed one yesterday. But I don't think that's the case. I'm basically not entering because I feel there should be a retracement before we go down. That's how London really plays, right? London does that every now and then. You will go back into this area and then you will show some sort of a leg down or leg up. Morning, Kumar. How are you, bro? So yeah, can't enter a short right now. I just need to wait and watch what happens. I need a retracement to happen. Yeah, it's just Naz is like, fuck you, I'm not coming back. Fuck me. It's gone. Yeah, I mean, we can lost 5 accounts yesterday. What happened, bro? What happened? Did you overtrade? Did you revenge trade? What went wrong? Come on, type it out. That's fine. Nobody is gonna judge you. And even if they judge you, don't worry. I'm not gonna say I haven't done that. I have done that. You messed up. Okay. So that's fine. Just remember what you did wrong. Yesterday was not good for everyone. It was a weird day. If anyone caught a good trade, the lucky them. Or lucky them, or they may have seen something that most of the people missed out on. So don't kill yourself for it. It's okay. It happens. Yeah, I think NAS I will not be able to catch anything until it goes back into the premium of this range. I'm just going to relax and let NAS do its thing. I want NAS to go into the premium of this range before I press the button. Yeah, see, it's normal. Having bad days in trading is normal. It's just that yeah, blowing up accounts in a day, that's not normal. So I would say check out what you did wrong, Kumar. Look at the mistakes that were made. Just relax and be sure that you don't repeat those mistakes. That's the only thing that's relevant. If you repeat those mistakes, that's where things will go wrong, and that is not, something that is helpful. So gold is starting to move. So is Nas though. Nas doesn't want to go higher. It's fucking crazy. Fuck you, Nas. I think I'm not gonna trade Nas, at least for now. Until it goes back up, I'm not gonna look at it. There's no use looking at it. So let Nas do its thing. For gold, I would say it's looking fine. I will let it create a nice low and then maybe think about where the stop should be. So at last we have displacement below. So that's a good thing. Where can it bounce from? Well, these liquidity areas are important. So it can bounce from there. So we'll see where we take our first TP and how we move our stops if we are in profit, if we go down towards these lows. But you need to give it time. Like until now, this one candle has not even closed, so it doesn't give us anything. Like the 2-minute candle just closed. Can the 2-minute candle leave a fair value gap? Now that's the first question you ask yourself, right? Can this candle leave a fair value gap below these lows? That means it will confirm some sort of displacement. If this candle cannot do that, then you basically know that, okay, that was just a manipulation leg down and then the market might want to go higher. So all those things you start looking at and you start seeing and you start trying to make sense of what the market wants to do at this point of time, how is the market reacting at this point of time, and based off that you start taking a judgment call of what your trade should look like when the market do this XYZ. So yeah, so as of now it's fine, but yeah, still a minute to go for this 2-minute to close. The next candle could be literally engulfing this candle and we could be like, what the fuck. So just wait and watch. A lot can happen in a minute. Revenge trading, mostly I manage my emotion, but yesterday I didn't. Kumar, brother, it's, as I said, it's not you alone who might have done this. I know a lot of people that blow their accounts every single day again and again, and they'll still keep getting accounts. The only thing I can tell you which will help you is everyone has those days. Don't kill yourself over it. It has happened. All you can do is sit down and think why it happened and what can you do to not do it again. Right? You have got payouts. I've seen you've been funded a lot of times. So it happens. Accept it, move on, and just remember not to do it again. Most of the mistakes and most of the blow-ups happen because people don't manage their risk the way they should. So I think that's what happened with you as well. You just didn't manage your risk. Revenge trading is one thing, but if you were managing your risk that you can take 20 trades, still not blow up, or 10 trades not blow up, I don't think you would have taken 10 trades. I'm quite sure you didn't take 10 trades yesterday. I think you traded 3 trades. First was a loser, second was a loser, and third one you went, I need to recover everything, and that was a loser and you blew up. Am I correct to say you took 3 trades? Like that's my wild guess, but I think my guess would be correct. Because most of the time when I blow up, it's 3 trades. The third trade is the killer. The third trade is the mess. Yeah. See, that's it. And then you never had a stop loss on the third trade. You were like, it's going to turn here, it's going to turn here, it's going to turn here. And yeah, the guy said, fuck you, I'm never going to turn. And it's normal. It's not just you. I've done it. I've done it a fucking 100 times. So, as I said, I'm not blaming you for anything you did. Every trader does that. If there was such an easy path to being a successful trader, fucking hell, a lot of people will be successful right now. That's my TP1, but I'm not gonna take it just yet. I think there is one more displacement lower before I take my TP. So yesterday my day was saved by our morning trade, the gold 3-hour trade that we took. Otherwise, I would have ended negative. I ended 1.3 hour, but I made mistakes yesterday. I made massive mistakes yesterday. I should have taken the short. I just did not take the short. I took the short and then I took a long for some apparent reason. I was in a nice short. It got closed and I then took a long for some apparent reason on the fucking 5-minute chart. That will be my TP1, guys. That's my TP1. So I would say take a TP here and go break even. If this market goes back, I don't give a shit. Break even TP1. Yeah. So TP1 and break even, please. Thank you. So this is good. Looking good from gold at least. I'm still targeting previous day low to be swept, and if I'm being honest, I'm targeting previous day low and maybe further downwards price action because the weekly candle was currently like this. Bullish candle looking beautiful, but I feel it's not gonna close bullish. Like it's gonna close bullish, but not where it is. Maybe below 50%. So let's see. So yeah, TP1 done. Now I'm just gonna let it run till previous day low and see what happens. Yeah, it's a psychological thing, bro. That's not a bad idea, Blake, but why would you just trade 4? So think of it like this. You guys are still thinking it in the wrong way when you say that I trade these many micros, I trade these many minis. You should be trading risk. I trade $250 risk. That should be the answer that I should be hearing most of the time from every one of you. That this is my risk. $250, whether it be 10 micros, whether it be 20 micros, or whether it be 1 micro. My risk is $250. My risk is $350. That's your R. That is what decides how much you're risking. Nothing else. Not the number of micros. Because then if you're trading the number of micros, then your risk will be off sometimes. You'll sometimes be risking 200, sometimes you'll be risking 100, sometimes 50, depending on where you are in the market. So just my 2 cents. Please do that. It might help you. It might make your life a little easier in regards of how you trade. So just to let you know. So always have like, this is my risk instead of I trade these many contracts. Because then you know that you have 10 trades to blow up an account, or you have 20 trades to blow up an account. So it just makes your life easier. Like I have 20 trades to blow up my account on a full risk day, right? On all like my funded account, so I take $250 risk per funded account as a full R. And if it goes on to hit my stop loss, I lose $250. I have a 150k accounts, so I have 150k accounts. It takes me 20 trades to blow that account. That's why I can take multiple trades and then still not be worried, because I know I have the leeway, or I have the bandwidth to take all those trades and still be fine with it. Yeah. So I'm not liking this candle after the sweep of this liquidity, but the one thing that I'm liking about it is that we leave a beautiful fair value gap on the 5 minutes under the Asia lows. So that's a good thing, but overall the way the candle is forming, I don't like it. I want to see if this is the draw on liquidity. Maybe one 5-minute candle and the other one is also bearish in nature. So yeah. Do you calculate it each time to roughly know how many? So what I do is I open one contract and then I just put my stop loss. Then I'm straight away, I know how many contracts I need to open. So imagine you open a contract over here, put your stop loss, right? You know you're losing $100, so you need 5 contracts. So I'll open 5 contracts straight away. So always I first start off with opening just one contract, just making my life easier. Let's just run our eyes through NQ as well to see where we are. So let's see what we get on NAS. Depending on the sort of candle it forms, I might be happy to take a short position here, but only depending on how we react to these fair value gaps, because there are loads of them, being honest with you. Like, there are loads of fair value gaps over here. You want to see how we react to these and to be able to make a decision on where the market wants to go. So gold having a mini bounce. I'm not liking gold's candle. I wanted to see a rejection straight off. Like, if you start going above the 50% line of the fair value gap, I'll say more likely than not, you will go back and just invert it completely. So you want to see a rejection where you are right. So yeah, but yeah, let it play. We are at break even. We have taken a TP. We don't give a shit. Looking at this guy, like, once the trade is risk free, you don't have to worry about it, right? That's the fun part. So what I want to see now is basically market trading below this. Okay, once the market can trade below this, that gives me confidence that, okay, we are going lower. So just give it some time, let it play out. But as of now, I'll be very honest, you have basically swept the Q1 low and now you're showing you didn't take TP. Well, take it now then. It's okay. You might get a little less, but you should take a TP. When I said take a TP, you should take a TP. Why didn't you take a TP? You were expecting that the price is gonna keep falling. Yo, Singh is in this trade. He knows what the fuck he's doing. The prices will keep falling. It will never go up again. Bro, then take TP. If you don't take TP, yeah, it's not good. Oh, one contract. Okay, now that is... yeah, that's something I can't really tell you what to do. I mean, if you are on one contract and we create a new low now, I would say move your stops to 4170, like the high that is just being created. If we create a new low, that's the thing. Otherwise, you should be break even. So, I mean, you can't do anything with one contract, right? You can either close or you can stay in the trade. So to be in the trade, just be break even. And once you create a new low, if you do create a new low, just move your stops to the last swing high and just let it run. So yeah, keeping an eye on NAS as well, just to see what we get. I would not mind a bullish trade as well. It's just that this bearish leg down is, not letting me think bullish. So that's the only thing. I mean, even though I want to go, and I said initially I'm bullish to go to these levels, I feel there is one more leg down left before the bullish leg up. So that's why I'm just a bit, scared, I'll be honest. How about put the SL at the OTE when with one contract? But OTE will be visited, Po. That's the problem. So OTE is an area that's supposed to be visited by the market, right? So if you put your SL there, you're basically asking the market, hey, come here and stop me out. You put it on the high so that even if the market visits the OTE, you are still on the safe side. So that's the whole plan. OTE will be visited. That's what we say. OTE is an area that should be visited, and it can wick above the OTE a little bit and then come down. So that's the only thing. So think of it like this. Okay, let me explain it to Po once more. If this is the range, where do you expect market to go? In this area? It could wick into this as well, right? If it is wicking into this, then you're getting stopped out if you're putting your stops above this, just above this. You need to put your stops above this to be safe, to basically say, okay, if you create a new high, then I'm out of the trade. So that's the main reasoning. I hope that makes sense now. So let's see. We are just waiting for another opportunity, because gold is now break even. We don't care about gold. We let gold do its thing. If it stops us out, that's fine. We have taken a TP. If it stop Crypto Serenity out on break even also, he doesn't lose anything. If it goes down, it gives some money at least. So yeah. I think I'll be stopped out on gold. I mean, not stopped yet, but looks like it will stop me out. Not stopped yet, but yeah, let it be. I'll let it do its thing. Gold will be stopped out most likely. So if it gets stopped out, we'll get to know. And NAS is... fucking hell. Huh. Well, it didn't stop me out, because the highest this candle went to, just until now, it hasn't stopped me out, because the highest this candle went to was 4172. At least as of now, and the stop was 4172.1. 4172.7, so there's still a bit of difference. Okay. Alright, so let's see. NAS is being naughty. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to give it some more time. If we don't get any opportunity, that's fine. We are sweeping Asia low on gold. What would you look to long? Well, so it's pretty simple for me that I give importance to Asia low. It's not that I don't, right? But there's previous day low lying just below it. It has not gone there yet. So for me, that has more importance, right? I'll give that more importance. But in regards of if you wanted to really trade this, I would say, yeah, change in state of delivery on 5 minutes, maybe closing above here and then putting your stops underneath to target the higher prices, or some sort of that setup will be what I'll be looking for. But it's not confirmed yet, so there's nothing I can really say it's going to change anything. I still feel it's a good short till previous day low, and as I said, I'm going to be shorting gold all day long today. I'll just keep shorting whenever I get an opportunity to short. I feel gold's going lower, so just being honest with you. I think gold's going to 3,690, lower $3,700, higher $3,600 before going higher. Could be completely wrong, but until I'm wrong, I'm going to play that market. And that's my trading style, so it's okay for me to take that risk. Yeah, nothing for me on NQ as well. Did gold get stopped out? Yeah. No, not yet. No, not yet. So my stops are somewhere around here, 4172.7. So this place. So once we reach here is when I get stopped out. And not yet. I'm stopped out. Yeah, so I'm out of the gold trade at break even, 1 TP, and then rest of it break even. So not massive win. Around $100 per account, but that's fine. We'll look for opportunities again and see if we get something. So let's wait if we get any opportunity. Otherwise, we'll call it a day. We have New York session. But overall in the day, I'm bullish on NASDAQ. I'm bearish on gold. That's what I'm going to play. That's where I think the market would want to head towards. I could be completely wrong, but that is my thought process in regards of where I want the markets to go. So just repeating myself, bearish on gold, bullish on NAS. This trade has been stopped on break even with 1 TP. So it's not like we entered the day without anything. We made some money, little money, but some money is money. So for Kumar's question, Kumar, if you were looking for a long right now, I would say, do we have a fair value gap here? No. Maybe a tiny one. No, there's no fair value gap here. Otherwise, I would have said that you can take a trade. So yeah, change in state of delivery, closing above this order block, that could be a trade. It's okay. That doesn't matter if you gave your profit back. Man, see, there are loads of things that happen when you are becoming, entering trading as a profession, like, intraday trading as profession. And the most important one of them is psychology. Like, that is the one thing. See, some people think I'm gonna blow 200 accounts. I'm happy to pay these prop firms money because, hey, there is a chance I'm gonna get that money back. And education, they don't want to spend, and they think this is not, why should I do this? I'm good enough. That they don't understand that. Because the psychology part of trading, the part of trading where you learn from others' experience is more important, because that's where you catch okay, why is this guy doing this and not this? Why is this guy concentrating on these things alone and not some other things? That guy has spent a lot of time and effort to get where he is. So right now in this stream of last 1 hour, you have learned a few things that you might not have learned by yourself. So always just keep learning, keep improving, and trust me, crypto Synonity, it's gonna take some time, but once that clicks, it just clicks. You get to a place where you are like, oh, it works, man. It just works wonderfully. It takes time. Everything takes time, but once it clicks, it's beautiful. So I don't know where NAS wants to head just yet. I really want to give it more time to just get some sort of sense out of it. But we are heading into the premium of this range, so that's a good thing. So that is a thing, telltale sign that where we want to go towards. And gold is like, fuck you, bro. You thought you got to short me. Fuck you. And I'm like, fuck you back, bro. I'm out of you. I don't care about you anymore. But I'll be very honest. I would love to short gold again once we reach in here. Right, if even in here, or to be honest, if I see reversal price action right over here as well now, where we are, so this order block, and we see some sort of reversal on the 2 minutes or 5 minutes, I will be shorting it. So maybe sweep of this high, which is happening right now, I think. Oh no, it's not swept, but if it sweeps this high, I would love to take a short position again from here, again down to previous day low. This is where I want this market to go today, previous day low. That is the place where I want gold to be trading at. So just waiting on NAS to show something, otherwise we'll call it a day. If we don't get anything, we'll just call it a day. All right. Okay. Do I want to go here? No. Damn it. There you are. Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to see something. Lovely. All right, yeah, I'm back in chats. So yeah, looks like gold is like, fuck you. I'm not bearish. You were wrong. It's just fine. We tried. It didn't work out. We got out. And Nasi is doing stuff. Just give it time. I think it will give you a trade pretty soon. Just give it some time. I think NAS will give us a trade pretty soon. Any questions, guys? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want to know? Looks like perfect range deviation to trade back to the highs if we displace back inside it. Could be. Could very well be. Could very well be. For me, I don't know. For me, I think I don't have a reason to long it yet until at least one 15-minute fair value gap is inverted, which is this one. And the reason for me to short it is basically just looking at the charts and thinking where this market wants to go. And I see this previous week low lying around and I'm like, Are you going to sweep it today or are you going to sweep it next week? It's just I can't wrap my head around it. Where what does it want to do and when? Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for as well. I think gold pushes towards 4200. Well, it's trying to. So yeah, it's trying to. It's looking beautiful right now. Most likely I missed the opportunity, and most likely I was in the wrong direction, but I don't think I was. I'll be very honest. I feel gold's gonna go inside this fair value gap most likely, which I was thinking it will. When we took our trade and I saw this, I was like, okay, I put my stops in the wrong place. So I feel it's gonna go in there and then it's just going to start dumping again. So let's just see what happens. If it doesn't happen, that's completely fine, right? There's nothing wrong by being wrong if you're not losing anything. Alright, let's give it another 2-3 minutes to see. For gold, I don't see any trade now. So let's get rid of some of the noise that we have over here. So I want to see what happens now. Wow, look at the candles. Inverted all the FVGs, every single thing. Maybe we were in the wrong side of the trade. That's fine. It happens. Alright, I don't see myself trading this, at least for some time. Most likely it will be New York session if I take a trade. If I do, NAS would be how do we react to this order block, which has swept the liquidity of this high, I mean, basically pushed higher. How do we react here? We have gone into the OTE of the range. Everything looks good from a bearish perspective. So if we can maybe trade below it, take a short, put your stops over here and maybe target the 450%, that's one way. Or just take 2R and see whether it wants to achieve that or not, right? If you want to kind of streamline your trade further on this, I would say go down to 1 minute time frame. You'll have to enter before confirmation of 2 minutes, but if you can trade close below this area, then maybe you can take a trade from this area and get a 2R maybe on the 450%, right, somewhere over here. But yeah, you'll need to wait at least for a close below this. There is no trade until we close below this. And gold is just rushing. I think gold is doing AMD. I think gold is doing AMD. Yeah. I mean, maybe not. Let's see. I don't care. Give it time. Give it some time. Let it play out. There's not much I can see. Yeah, I don't see a trade. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. AMD. AMD. Wow. NAS is like, there you go, displacement candle to the downside, guys. Get your short positions in. Everybody got short, and then NAS is like, yeah, bye-bye. Oh, fucking hell. This price action is not good for traders. And if Kumar is still here, I would really tell you, if you have blown your accounts yesterday, don't trade today. Take a blow. Take a blow for a day. Come back on Monday, maybe. Because if you go on a tilt, you know, if you go on a tilt, that's not going to help you. Gold, I don't have any trade. NAS, I'm still waiting. I'll give it another 2 minutes. Let it do its thing. I think it's gonna come down to 450%. The more I look at it, the more I feel it's gonna come down to that area. So 1 more minute to the 4 hourly open. So let's just give it some time, 1 more minute, and I think we'll get a good answer of where this market wants to go. But the trade will only be activated once we trade below this and close below this. So, because I'm liking the way we got rejected and then we respected this fair value gap. So those two things are good. Now it's more about, can we open the new 4 hourly and start going lower or not? So I want to see what happens here. Or also remember, so if you go higher first and you do this and then come down, trust me, that is a better setup for me. So just remember that, just remember those two things. And gold rejected from 4186. What rejection? I don't see any rejection, bro. This is just a 1 minute candle. You don't call that rejection, man. So yeah, let's see, 24 seconds. Okay, that's our open. Let's see where we close how we close this candle. No, you don't see that as you don't see this as small 1 minute candle as a rejection. If you start doing that, it's going to be a mess. You need to see price action, continuous price action doing something. We can't treat that as rejections. So let's see. Okay, with that candle, I would say the way this candle has formed, and if it closes like this, I would say my short thesis would be out of the window. Okay, so it's as simple as that. If this candle closes this bullish in 7 seconds, which I think it would, my short thesis is out of the window completely, because then where we are shorting to? What are we trying to short? You know, we were trying to short this order block turned into breaker block, and then the market said, there you go, this is my order block. So yeah, I want to see, you know, the way it went up, the same way it comes down. If it does, then yeah, maybe stop and see, wait for our trade. But if it doesn't in this minute, then I'll call it a day. And yeah, I mean, as I've been saying, I'll be shorting gold every time I get a chance. But as of now, I don't have an entry model yet. If I did, I would have shorted it already. So as of now, I don't have an entry model on gold. On gold, I can only take a short somewhere. Where can I take a short? Once we at least start inverting this fair value gap, maybe I can consider a short position. But until that happens, I don't see a short for myself on gold. Okay, where did it go? So yeah, still waiting for this to confirm. So that's not bad. Yeah, I still want to closure below this. So still want a closure below that to basically confirm my entry. But yeah, I mean, as you know, this will be the trade. A closure below this. I'm just waiting for it to confirm an entry so that we can at least have an entry, and then we all can go home. Or I mean, we are home, but we can do our thing. But there's no confirmation yet. And for gold, yeah, as I said, until you basically don't close below at least some, until you don't invert one of the fair value gaps and show that, hey, I want to go lower, you're basically trading inside a consolidation as of now. So this price down, this price up, is just nothing confirmed yet. It's just doing its own thing, and it's just trying to make peace with itself. So you just let the market do its thing, for a bit. Question: what would you recommend getting my 25k Apex accounts before withdrawing? Get them all like 3k profit at least. Just rotate which account. Yeah, man, just have your, basic, your loss should be higher. Get to a good threshold and then withdraw some. Don't withdraw straight away. Just get a good threshold before you withdraw anything. Yeah, 3000, 25k to 3k is good, yeah, because 25k, 1500. So yeah, get to 3k, maybe withdraw 500, and then next time onwards withdraw. Keep your account balance to 2500 always whenever you withdraw. That's the best way to do it. Alright guys, with that I'll call it a day. I don't see myself entering anything as of now. Just letting you know, on the on NAS, if we start closing below, if we close below this order block right over here on the 1 minute, this one, I will take a short to 450% of the previous target. That would be my trade. Until that happens, I'm not in a trade. So maybe in the 90 seconds we close below it, I'll take a trade. Till the time that happens, I will not be trading. Alright, just let's give it 11 more seconds, so maybe I can enter a trade. Yeah, this will be my entry. So yeah, I will enter a trade over here. So entry will be somewhere around up there. Okay, so the entry is here, and stops will be above this. Whatever happens, I don't care. It's a 1 hour trade, and I'll let it play out. With that, thank you so much. The entry is basically on the order block being inverted into breaker block, and I'm basically targeting the 450%. If it happens, it's fine. If it doesn't, then happy days for me. All right, take care, guys. See you on Monday. Bye bye.